Hi Aries, welcome to your energy check-in. You guys know that you don't have to have any Aries placements. If this reading resonates, then it's for you. Remember, these are timeless, so you can actually look at this video whenever, and if it resonates, it's for you. If you'd like a personal reading with me, you are more than welcome. Just please remember that right now it can be up to 2 weeks of a wait, but I think it's worth the wait if you ask me. Also, yes, so if you want to find out where my reading page is, just go ahead and look for my Etsy link and it's all there. Okie dokes. And one more thing, if you like the video or if it resonates with you, please go ahead and press the thumbs up sign because I wonder, does it resonate for you? And if it doesn't, then I'm sorry, but maybe the next video will. Okay. Alrighty, so Aries. Yeah, let's go ahead and say March, because it's clearly March when I'm doing this. This is the same card, guys. This is actually take two. I started shooting your video, and after about 5 seconds, I was like, no. And look, this was the card that was at the top here, and I started shuffling, started the video, and I was like, oh, okay, no, I don't feel it. I put it back here. This was the card that's at the top. Here we go. That's there. All right, so look, Spirit is not playing around. It's almost like, you know what this is? Aries, some of you are dealing with a person, I do feel masculine, that has just, oh my gosh, guys, I'm channeling, but the word I'm saying is failure at the pump. That's what I'm hearing. So I had to laugh because I'm like, oh, that's so not how I talk, and I would never say that, but failure at the pump. So it's almost like a failure to launch. You're dealing with somebody who's just not showing up. Just like that. The masculine, the masculine got replaced by this card, and then it was the next card. So this tells me you may actually be dealing with somebody who just won't go away, and that's not a negative thing to say. It's just like you may be trying to get this person out of your life. You're trying to be healthy. You're trying to break through, and actually we see that this is where you are right now. What's this? There's the change element. This is a death card. Oh, to make a space for two. Okay. So the change element, right? So some of you may actually have, look, this one card won't go in. Some of you may actually have been saying that you wanted this person or that you're ready for love or whatnot, but you probably weren't as ready for love as you thought you were. You heard what Spirit just said, make space for two. And look, this person's coming right back in, whoever it is. I have to tell you, this is somebody from a past life. This is clearly a soulmate connection. At the same time, we have destiny on the board. We have invitation to connect. There's the Tower card. So if some of you have been really, really struggling and feeling like, you've been having a hard time connecting with someone or even just whatever with somebody, I don't blame you. Or even if you've been feeling the desire to connect, but it's not working or just whatever, I don't blame you. And the reason why is because look at the energies on the board. Not only do you have the masculine card here, but you have literally the invitation to connect card. So that's the energy that's going on. Look at the bottom of the deck. We've got the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is about emotional fulfillment, but I actually almost said 9 of Cups, which is about wishes fulfilled. So Spirit, and now I'm seeing this 9 of Cups card off to the side here. Maybe we'll bring it on. So Spirit is actually, wants to come over here. Okay. Spirit is actually saying that not only is this a connection that can bring you the 9 of Cups, but it's also one that is actually your wish fulfillment. It's not being expressed or felt or experienced that way at this time. Notice it's behind this Destiny card, but it's because it's probably not the time yet, or I don't know what it is. Guys, I have Aries placement, so I don't know. and I'm channeling, I'm watching the video just as much as you guys are and learning at the same time. So, who knows? But look at this 10 of Cups and look at the Trust card. It's like lean in. There's something that's, this card, these two cards actually at the bottom here are actually showing the current stage that you're in. Now they're bringing me to this. You see, here's you, Aries, and you see this yin yang ball he's holding. It's blue and yellow. It's like this right now. What Spirit is saying is right now, at the current stage, your job is to trust. that whatever is going on is going to lead to your emotional fulfillment. So I will say this, you may not be feeling emotionally fulfilled right now. I know I'm not, right? If you guys know me, and I've been saying it since day one, this sucks, right? But either way, if you're an Aries or whoever you are and this reading is resonating, then you understand exactly what I'm talking about. This whole process does not feel good. But Spirit is saying that right now you're probably learning to trust. And you might know this because you're probably having a crisis of faith or a crisis of trust in either the divine or, this other person or whoever it is. And you may be doubting that you can have any emotional fulfillment. But the fact remains that according to this reading, if this reading is for you, if it's for you, then this person who just won't get out of your mind is actually your wish fulfillment. Right now, it doesn't feel that way, but you have to kind of practice this trust. This trust. Now, take a look at what's going on. You've got this Two of Pentacles here, and you've got this Two of Wands. These are two twos that literally fell out the block. Why am I saying the block? That means something. The block. Okay, yeah. That's what I'm saying. There's such a blockage on this connection. If this is for you, you know what I'm talking about. This connection it's like on the one hand, it feels destined and the whole universe seems to support it. But on the other hand, nothing's happening. And it's kind of like, what are we doing? Wasting time. And you're probably losing trust. And you feel very conflicted about this. It's like 1 minute, it's like yes. Next minute, it's no. And we see this right here. Right? I want to shift it up here. Okay, they're going to let me rest it here for a second. All right? But we're here. We're at it, guys. Let's pull some mermaids to see what's going on. I'm also seeing this Tower card underneath the invitation to connect. So I'd love to find out more about that. But one thing I would like to say is, Aries, whatever you've been doing. Oh, what's this card? This card. Oh, what's that card? Let's go with that card. Okay, yeah, it looks right. Oh, there it is. Look at this. The unseen, too much is hidden from you. Of course, whatever it is that you're doing right now, I feel like I need to break this into divination. Okay, let's pull both of these cards out. Whatever it is that you're doing right now, Aries, I just feel like it's the right thing. You may be actually looking at yourself, pulling inward, not connecting with this person, starting to try to move forward. We have the movement forward with the Six of Swords, trying to really get on with your life, right? I really, really feel that a lot of you may be trying to cut this person out of your life altogether. It may not be in a mean way, or for some of you, it could be in a mean way, depending on who you are. But I'm just seeing that there's just so much that you're not seeing. And I do feel that a lot of you may be, getting readings and whatnot. Remember, it's fun to get general readings like this one, right? But again, at the end of the day, you always, 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 always have to focus on going inward. And if you even want to get a reading, the best I would say is to get a personal reading, because that's actually all about your energy and the energy of the other person. Like, for example, right now I'm reading for quite a few of you, and you guys share universal dynamics, right? That's why I can do quite a few of you here. But whenever people order readings after they see these, they may all order based on the same video, but the details are so different. And for some people, there's certain advice, and then for others, there's other advice. So please focus on, really focusing on your own energy, and whatever you see in whether it's this reading or any other reading, take it with a grain of salt. Okay, so there's just more to the story. That's what I'm getting. All right, look at this. Caution, time and tide. So yeah, this epitomizes the entire energy. It's like I'm just gonna read it in the energy I'm getting. It's like blah 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 blah. More waiting, more time. That's literally the energy that's coming through, and I'm literally articulating it with the emotion of it. Blah, 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 blah. I'm still waiting. In fact, take a look here. It's like adrift. You're waiting, 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 waiting. So listen, Aries, I understand you. And honestly, like the part of me that's the human part wants to be like, get rid of them, like hands down completely, right? But at the same time, Spirit is coming through saying trust in the process, because I also know as a reader that when I see divine timing and the waiting and the seemingly doing nothing, there's just so much going on behind the scenes. Sometimes the waiting part is the part that triggers you, and that's when the shadows come out, because that's what you're supposed to be working on, right? And in fact, here, look, the shadows right there, that's what's coming out. It's like when you're in this place of waiting, you're so busy receiving guidance, you just don't realize it. Oh, I'm getting triggered watching this. See, I watching. Yeah, I'm because I'm actually watching a lot. I'm just channeling, but a part of me is watching too. I'm like, what are they going to say? And it better be good, because. And you know what, spirit guides, it has not escaped me that you have this card right here. That card is the ease card, and I don't think it belongs on this table. But I'm not here to question. I'm just here to be the hands and arms and vocal box. But that card, guys, talks of an anointing of ease. Whenever that card comes into my readings, it means that the process is easy. But in my opinion, I don't see how this process is easy at all. It doesn't feel easy, and it feels very, very jarring. And look, there's another two. My God, that's what I'm saying. We have the Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords. So for those of you who this reading resonates with, it is stressful, because take a look at what's going on here. There's a lot of this back and forth. There's a lot of this hidden energy. There's a lot of not being able to see what's going on. There's a lot of desire to connect. There's a lot of connection going on, but yet not going on. And then we have the Tower card, so things are breaking down. And then, of course, as a result, we have the Moon card, which comes up with all kinds of shadows, illusions. So what you guys are, and there's the Grief card, that's what I'm saying, coming through from the past life. Not only past life, but past events in this lifetime. So what is being experienced here is this long period of waiting that is producing a lot of stress because of the unknown, because of, and this is the other element that we're seeing here, because of unhealed wounds from the past, whether it's this lifetime or last lifetime. So what's happening is this convergence of unhealed wounds. So if somebody cheated on you or left you in the past, or you have mother and father issues and these have not been resolved, or low self-worth and abandonment and rejection and attachment issues, all of that stuff that hasn't been healed is fully being triggered when you are in connection with somebody that isn't necessarily coming forward. I think also a lot of you may have expectations based on videos you've seen, or based on something that was told to you, or based on ideas, or just whatnot. So Spirit is coming through with a little bit of a caution here. So again, and personal readings are the best, but again, Spirit is cautioning you to kind of slow things down. Take a moment to get centered and focused on you. And I need a card right there. We're going to pull another card there. And to understand what exactly is going on. That's what Spirit is saying. All right. So time to take a moment and reflect before you move forward, because there's just a lot of stress and a lot of tension on this board. Yeah, the Strength card for sure. The Strength card, whenever the Strength card comes out, I really respect that, because I know that means that whatever you're going through, there has to be a lot of strength to be able to overcome that. All right, so take a look. See, now that now that they've given us a little bit of a warning about just consuming there's a Ten of Cups again. There's a Six of Swords again. Just a little bit of a warning that they gave us about just consuming anything that you see, right? Spirit seems like they're now starting to kind of get into a little bit about this person. So They are confirming here that you are dealing with a soulmate of some sort. This is definitely soulmate energy. Let me go ahead and read into it because they're drawing a parallel here. But they're saying that there's something about your energy that has been off-putting, is what they're saying. So it's like, for some of you, I see that maybe spirit has handed someone to you, but you've kind of handed this person back. So for some of you, do you know who this person is? It's almost like they sent you somebody and you possibly handed this person back. Now, I do want to say that remember that these readings can be reversed. Maybe this is talking about you, or it could be talking about the other person in this equation. I'm also seeing that for you, I do feel this is for you, and maybe the other person, I don't know. All of these shadow energies, you know, the frustration, the angst, the this and that has created this lack of trust in the process and the lack of trust in this person. And maybe for some of you, the lack of trust in God's ability to deliver and like do this one thing you may ask. That's the energy I'm getting, right? And so it's become a very defensive energy. Oh, a member of the ant community, always. Like, oh, hey guys, you know, come on, you know. I mean, I'm not doing anything here. You know, so anyway, so spirit is asking you to look at this. What is this connection that I'm seeing here? And have you been as open to it as possible, or has this person been as open to it as possible? Spirit is also starting to comment on this connection that it takes time to build these 4 wands. The 4 of Wands is a happy marriage card. It's a happy union card. And I think it's pretty significant along with these 2 Ten of Cups, which is double emotional fulfillment cards that have come down. So whoever this person is, definitely, I'm serious, this seems to be a connection that can lead to happy, it's just great, but it takes time. And so whatever it is that you're going through, spirit understands, but if this is what you want, you have to kind of allow spirit to do its thing. Here's the 3 of Wands. It's about waiting, right? A lot of you, I'm hearing it. A lot of you are like, oh, I'm so bad. I mean, look, you're just like, fuck this, you know, fuck this waiting. I'm done. That's literally the energy I'm getting with this 3 of Wands, because you see how you're here, you've thrown down your broom, you're kind of casting the past, saying to let it go. And see, that's what I'm seeing here. Giving this gift of this person, whoever they are, back to the universe. And that's coming through a little bit as a warning here. And there's the 3 of Swords, sadness, right? So spirit is kind of coming through to say, hey, we understand that you feel this way, and they get it. But look how it's almost like, instead of like, if you're having these feelings, instead of like saying, take this back, you know, instead, why don't you go ahead and write your thoughts down in a journal? So find constructive ways to let this energy out, as opposed to saying, get rid of it all. I don't care about the baby. I don't care about the bathwater. Throw it all out, right? Because if you're an Aries person and you kind of, you'll understand what I'm saying. If you have Aries in your chart anywhere, that feeling is very, very, very true. It's kind of like, why am I wasting my time? This is taking long. This is taking forever. I don't see any way out of this. No one's making effort, and what am I doing here? And so spirit, here's the takeaway for this reading. The takeaway for this reading so far at 18 minutes is like, we understand, but instead of throwing the baby out with the bathwater, try to find healthy ways to channel that frustrated energy, to channel that energy that, you know, you want to see results. So in this case, we see the journal here, and spirit is saying, probably take a break, do some journaling. Maybe some of you might want to work out. Let's see. Yeah, because we see the energy of the World card. The World card is all about having an ending to something. But at the same time, it's kind of like waffling. You see how it's kind of on the side? I'm just getting it wanting to lay itself halfway across this masculine energy. The masculine just being the other person in this equation, right? Now, the reason why I'm seeing it that way is because it's like part of you wants to end the whole thing for good, but then look, it's pointing towards destiny. So it's like, oh, is destiny involved here? But at the same time, we've got this waffling between the left and the right, and should I not? We have the Nine of Pentacles. So a lot of you are actually moving on. We have double Six of Swords, moving forward to something positive. A lot of you are trying to move forward to kind of be single, kind of, to kind of, oops, what is that? Oh, see? Oh my God. To kind of get things, we're all waiting. We're all waiting to see what this card is. Okay, it fell like this. But first of all, you're kind of moving on. You want to get back to being just single-minded. It's like, you know what? I tried this. It hasn't worked. I thought this was going to work out and nothing's happening. But I just also want to point out, because you guys know I do, the Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords, the deceptiveness. So you're like, I want to get rid of this person, but yet you're still holding on, right? Spirit is giving us a bit of a wink saying, hey, the cycle is going to change and something better will come. Look, Eight of Cups. So you might actually be walking away. I don't know. I don't know if you're going to walk away from this connection or whatnot, because we see this cup here smoking. So it's kind of like, did you walk away from that cup, which is this person, and now you're like, I'm out? Or did you actually take that person from out of that cup, put it in this bag, and you're walking away with the person? So again, we don't actually know what you're doing, and Spirit is showing here it really, really depends on how much healing you do. And Spirit is saying that's the easy part of this. The easy part of this is if you do your healing, there's a greater chance of reconnection with somebody here. And again, and I do feel this is a reconnection, because I don't necessarily get that this is a new person. I'm feeling oh God, did I lose it? No, whatever this card is. Oh God, no. Not surprised, you see? No. She's like, we're laughing. You see, that's exactly what this feels like. Okay, so if you're Aries, you understand what I'm talking about. This is what we're trying to get to, the end of a cycle. So whatever you're going through, whoever you are in this video, it's all part of the plan. That's the one card that's missing from here. Trust the process. But we saw that energy here. Trust in this process. You are trying to close out a very painful cycle of energy. It could be some karmic disturbances. It could be anything. You're trying to close that out. This other person may also be trying to close that out in their life as well. And that's why we have this concept of divine timing. It seems like nothing's happening, but a lot of stuff, as this card shows, is happening behind the scenes. And so in the meanwhile, if you're like, why isn't this person writing me? Why isn't this person making any effort? What's going on here? And so you're probably like, well, I'm done with this. Let's get out of here. But from another perspective, so much is going on behind the scenes, and Spirit is like, try to really find ways to occupy yourself. This is kind of take me back to, I think it was the Libra reading, where they said that. They were like, try to find ways to occupy yourself while you are, I guess, waiting for whoever this person is. And this is not Spirit saying, wait on this person. Don't leave this person. This is not what they're saying. You'll probably never hear that coming through my channel unless I'm like, guys, they really said, wait for this person. And usually in that case, it will not be for everybody watching. But in this case, what they're trying to say is cool your jets. Is what they're saying, and they're acknowledging your frustrations, but please use this time as a learning moment, because whatever those feelings are, they mean something. Why are you so frustrated? Look deeper. Maybe you feel that you're being abandoned, you're feeling rejected. Some of you are feeling walked all over. Some of you feeling unseen and invisible. Those are core wounds that need to be worked on. And so whatever this connection is, the very absence of this person is what is needed at this time for however long in order to trigger you into doing your healing. So this is the purpose of this connection at this time. We don't know if it's ever going to grow into anything else. Who knows? But that's what's up right now. Okay, I'm going to go now, guys. If you want a personal reading with me, hit me up. You know where to find me. Bye.